UTPD addresses repeated threats the school received, a male who said he wanted to shoot up the university, at least 200 people. pic.twitter.com 7zu0lx4rwq Brandon Mulder, at BRAND4 on April 15, 2018. Sean Haddon, of Crosby, Texas, was arrested April 15 after authorities at the University of Texas in Houston said he threatened to blow up the police department and to shoot at least 200 people at the university. At 9 a.m. on Sunday, April 15, UTPD officers including detectives from the Threat Mitigation Unit, K-9 Bomb Detection Unit and Counter-Assault Strike Team executed a warrant at a residence in Crosby, Texas, a press release stated. With assistance from Harris County Sheriff's Office and Harris County Constable Precinct 3, they arrested Sean Evan Haddon Dobb, 3/25/1995. Haddon was booked into the Harris County Jail on the third-degree felony offense of terroristic threat. Haddon, 23, allegedly demanded Bitcoin payments and asked 911 dispatchers to perform sexual acts while calling in the threats. The suspect's social media accounts portrayed a man who suffered with immense anxiety and feelings of being alienated. Here's what you need to know. 1. On April 7, authorities say Haddon made a threat to blow up the police department if his demand of receiving Bitcoin and sexual acts by a dispatcher were not met. At Houston, police have arrested Sean Evan Haddon. Police say he called UTPD 911 stating a pipe bomb was in the lobby of the police department, demanded a Bitcoin payment and the dispatcher's participation in sexual acts, or he would blow up the building, on April 7. Fox 7 Austin. At FOX 7 Austin, April 15, 2018. Authorities at the University of Texas say Haddon's threatening phone calls began April 7 with a bomb threat to the campus police headquarters in Austin. The suspect allegedly demanded a payment in Bitcoin currency and told a 911 dispatcher to participate in sex acts and said if the demands weren't met he would blow up the building. The press release states, in part, on April 7, a call came into the UTPD 911 communications center from a person stating they put a pipe bomb in the lobby of the police department. The caller demanded a payment in Bitcoin and the dispatcher's participation in sexual acts, or he would blow up the building. The call was disconnected. Minutes later another call came in from what sounded like the previous caller. The person once again threatened to blow up the building. The caller told a UTPD officer to evacuate. UTPD used bomb detection K-9s to conduct a search of the lobby and the exterior of the building. Additionally, officers reviewed security camera footage for evidence of a person placing an explosive device. No suspicious activity or device was found. 2.5 days later, he allegedly threatened to shoot a dispatcher, who police say he also told to perform sexual acts. On April 12, the University of Texas Police Department said they once again received a 911 call from the suspect, this time threatening to shoot the dispatcher. The UTPD 911 communication center again received a call from the same person, police stated. During this conversation, the caller said he was going to shoot the dispatcher and told the dispatcher to perform sexually explicit acts. Police say he also called the University of Texas and threatened to shoot at least 200 people. At Houston, police say Sean Haddon made a number of threats against Houston UTPD. At one point, he said he would shoot up at least 200 people on campus. He also claimed to have planted a pipe bomb in UTPD's building. Houston ATX, Elizabeth Janole. At Liz Janole, April 15, 2018. In addition to making threats against 911 dispatchers and the college police department, Haddon allegedly threatened to shoot at least 200 people at the university. The press release states, on April 13, the UTPD 911 Communication Center received a call from the University of Texas at Austin Human Resource Service Center. A supervisor reported being on the phone with a male who said he wanted to shoot up the university, at least 200 people. While officers were en route to the Utah HR Service Center, the male said he would shoot the first person he sees. A UTPD officer took over the call, at which time the anonymous caller said he would kill the first person he sees. That officer personally listened to the most recent threatening call on 4/12 and was certain it was the same person. He is charged with a third-degree felony offense of making a terroristic threat and is being held at Harris County Jail. Mug of Sean Evans Haddon, who was arrested this morning and charged with terroristic threatening. Police say he called saying there was a pipe bomb on campus, then called again days later threatening a 911 dispatcher personally, then on Friday saying he wanted to shoot 200 ppl pic. Twitter.com Zach Wolf, Brandon Mulder, at BRAND4 on April 15, 2018. Authorities were able to quickly track down Haddon through phone and internet technology. Based on the exigency of the threat of violence, investigators immediately contacted phone and internet service providers, police stated. They determined the phone from which the calls originated belonged to Sean Evan Haddon of Crosby, Texas. Detectives quickly developed information verifying the suspect was not in the Austin area. In each case, police investigated immediately and thoroughly and determined there was no active threat that would have prompted a campus-wide communications. Haddon was booked into the Harris County Jail on a third-degree felony offense of making a terroristic threat, according to police. He spoke of intense anxiety and feeling alienated via Facebook years earlier. Haddon posted several troublesome posts to his Facebook account that could be viewed as potential red flags into the suspect's future behavior. I would jump off a building to get rid of this feelings, though I am afraid of heights, Haddon wrote on Facebook, April 7, 2011. I would strap myself to a post, though I fear immobility. I would strike up a conversation with people I had never met in my life, despite intense social anxiety. I would tear my flesh clean off the bone if it should just banish this gut-wrenching, terrifying, nauseating, horrid feeling. On the same day, Haddon posted the following.